You might know Lil Baby as one of the biggest rappers in history, having multi-platinum records, sold-out arenas, and a lifestyle that looks like a movie. But do you really know how his money actually works? Pay close attention. Born Dominique Armani Jones on December 3rd, 1994, Lil Baby came up in Atlanta's Oakland City neighborhood. Before the fame, he was on a completely different path, one that included multiple arrests and a 2-year prison sentence. But when he was freed in 2017, he walked straight into the booth. It took him 8 years to build his empire that most artists can only dream of. Baby's story starts like many in his city. He dropped out of Booker T. Washington High School in the 9th grade, and between 2012 and 2014, he was arrested multiple times on drug-related charges. The result was a 2-year prison sentence, time that could have ended his future before it even began. But the moment he was released in 2017, he did something unexpected. Instead of going back to the streets, he walked into a recording studio. He had no industry connections, no musical training, just a raw hunger to prove that he could go viral. That decision has turned into a multi-million-dollar empire. This is how Lil Baby built his wealth, and the surprising lessons he learned along the way. So what is Lil Baby actually worth in 2026? If you Google it right now, you'll see numbers all over the place. Some sources say $4 million. Others claim $8 million. But the most consistent estimate from industry analysts puts his net worth at around $20 million. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Lil Baby himself has admitted that over his career, he's earned more than $100 million from record labels and deals. So why isn't his net worth higher? The answer is taxes, management fees, and the difference between making money and keeping it. We'll get to that later. First, let's look at how he built that fortune. Music is the engine that drives the entire empire, and the numbers are staggering. Lil Baby holds the record for the most RIA-certified gold and platinum songs released in the 2020s, 75 total, including 26 platinum tracks. That means he's outselling almost everyone in his generation. His 2020 album, My Turn, is his crown jewel. It debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, sold over 4.1 million units, and went quadruple platinum. In fact, it was the most consumed album of 2020 in the United States, period. In 2025, he dropped his album Wham, which has already surpassed 1 billion streams in the US alone. And when you factor in his entire catalog, plus features like Yes Indeed with Drake, which is now Diamond certified, and Drip Too Hard with Ghana, also Diamond, he's got 10 lead artist songs that have each exceeded 1 billion on-demand streams. But Lil Baby isn't just a rapper, he's a businessman. And his moves outside of music are what separate him from artists who flame out after a few hit albums. He's been quietly building an empire for him and his kids, designed to outlast his music career. In 2017, he launched his own record label, For Pockets Full, later rebranded as Glass Window Entertainment. The label has signed artists like 42 Dugg, Rilo Rodriguez, and Lil Key, giving Baby a cut of every stream, show, and deal they make. His fashion also makes a statement everywhere he goes. He launched the streetwear brand 1 Million in 2022, plus Uproxter Apparel, a clothing line featuring hoodies, t-shirts, and limited drops. He's also partnered with Mitchell & Ness alongside Jay-Z and Meek Mill, giving him ownership in sportswear that spans generations. Real estate is where Baby parks his wealth. He co-invested in the $400 million redevelopment of Atlanta's West End Mall, a project expected to bring hundreds of jobs and a police substation to the community. And in 2023, he bought a $3.8 million mansion on 4 acres of land. He gave Architectural Digest a tour, calling it proof of how far he's come. His car collection is legendary. Over 20 vehicles, including a custom blue Brabus G-Wagon that won Best SUV at the Certified Summer Car Show, a Rolls-Royce Cullinan Black Badge, a 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air, and a McLaren 765 LT. But here's the key. These aren't just toys. They're assets that hold value and, in some cases, appreciate.